University team. Thanks for joining me on this edition of 2-Minute Tutorials, where we're going to talk about one of Han's newest seating lines, Quotient. Quotient is more than the sum of its parts. It's truly where function and form are equally divided. We're going to take a look at 3 different selling tips for Quotient. Its adaptable form, how it accommodates through its function and design, and lastly we'll take a look at the pricing from a Han standpoint. So let's get into that adaptable form. Employees are no longer spending the majority of their day at their workstation. They're spending more time collaborating in conference rooms, training rooms, and any of the collaborative areas throughout their office. Quotient, with just 2 different task models, allows you to have limitless uses. We have a task stool and a task chair version, which allows you to get into those workstations, conference rooms, training areas, and any standing height situations that you have throughout your workplace. Now that we've taken a look at the environments that we can get Quotient into, let's look at how the function and design go into accommodating multiple different body types. Starting from the top down, Quotient's back has a nice contoured design, and it has the coveted Alira stretch, which is a 4-way stretch mesh that allows for a passive lumbar support for any user type. We also have height and width adjustable arms, and you can also specify this armless. Then we have a condensed seat foam that mirrors the body shape to eliminate pressure points and really provide unparalleled comfort no matter the duration. Lastly, we'll take a look at the synchro tilt, which is going to allow for the user to have a natural recline with very few controls. Now that we've taken a look at the function and design, let's take a look at that price point from a Han standpoint. Han has multiple different mesh task seating options, starting with Volt at $200 to $400, and then jumping up to Ignition from $600 to $800. Quotient is going to come in right in the middle of that, at $400 to $475 list. You do the math. With that list price and all the function and design, this is going to be truly a winning equation for you to take out on your next sales call. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for joining me on this edition of 2-Minute Tutorials. Happy selling. Sales trainer here with the Han University team. Thanks for joining me on this edition of 2-Minute Tutorials, where we're going to talk about one of Han's newest seating lines, Quotient. Quotient